Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here in my flat in Rochester, Kent. Alexa, what's the time please? Wait for Alexa to load up. Alexa, what's the time please? Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 11:39 a.m.
So it's 11:39 a.m. guys. I'm at home. I was woken up at 4:45 this morning, so I'm feeling a bit tired, a bit of wiped out, a bit of, I just feel like my stomach is upset. I try not to let things get me down. It is a very close day today. It feels warm in here. Alexa, what's the humidity?
Currently, the humidity is 80%.
So although, we're in October, but it's fairly mild in the fact that it's humid. It's humid. I did have the window open, but I've shut it to do this video because you tend to get a lot of noise and I don't want to get distracted. So this morning I uploaded a video to YouTube. Just waited for it to upload, and then I took Max out for a walk, my lovely chihuahua who is sat there. Max, hello, hello. Harry's down there, my lovely ginger cat. So there's Max. Max and I went for a walk this morning together, as we normally do, and it was quite busy for a Sunday. I went out the front of the building, I threw some rubbish out, and I just walked up onto the fields. I noticed a few ladies, older ladies with blue and purple rinsed hair, more my mum's age than myself, getting out of cars with their partners. One old lady was walking down up the path on her own and her hair was purple. A lady was getting out of a car with blue hair and she was in the car with her partner. I live by myself, I don't have a partner, I'm not looking for anybody, I'm happy on my own. I'm recovering from childhood trauma and I don't need any of that kind of thing in my life at the moment. I'm recovering. So I walked up onto the fields. I try not to look at things in a negative light. I do think people are staging things and making it funny to go in my journal, my diary. It's hard not to think that when you don't, I've never seen so many people with blue and purple hair right now. They were walking down the road this morning, old ladies. I walked onto the field. I was tired. I was feeling fed up. But I carried on walking. Max and I managed to get around the field with no arguments and no troubles. I just keep myself to myself after what's happened to me. I don't trust anybody, and anyone that's gone through harassment and stalking, I think feels the same way, that you don't trust anyone. Nobody, don't trust anybody. So just getting off the field without feeling cross and angry is an accomplishment for me. As I was coming off the field, there was a guy with two massive white dogs, and Max is tiny. You can see how tiny he is. So I felt like, no, they were on leads though, and I kept myself to the side and Max out of the way. One bite from a dog could kill Max. So a big dog biting him in the wrong place could kill him. He's tiny. Another dog suffocating him, another dog jumping on his tiny little back legs. I've got to watch my dog doesn't get hurt. I've seen a little dog get bitten all over the place. I've not actually seen it, but I've seen this poor woman coming off the field with her dog covered in blood. And some people don't stop. They let the dog attack your dog and then they just walk off and leave you with the dog in a state. So I'm careful, and I think it's quite rightly so. So I'm not being standoffish. I'm not involving myself in conversations with people I don't know, because after what happened to me, I'm not trusting anybody. And it might be boring and I might not get up to much, but at least I'm safe, and so is my dog. So as I was coming off the field, I mean, these silly number plates on cars is ridiculous. So this car spelt out big Someone's got a big, and it's So BI9 big And I get tired of it every single day, the same ridiculous nonsense, the same material going in my diary. I'm still on my own, I still haven't met anybody, we've still got to see the stupid car number plates and the people with funny hair colours that I wrote about in a poem. People with rainbow hair colours is one of my poems in my all poetry. I feel like my life is being invaded. People are going down my things and making fun of them. It's not a nice feeling, so I keep myself to myself now. I came into my flat, the newspaper guy had stuffed the newspaper into my mailbox, so I opened it and took it out without it breaking into pieces. And here is the Mail on Sunday this morning. The Mail on Sunday. It's about Prince Andrew again. Day after we published in famous picture of Duke and his accuser that he wants us to believe is fake, and long after he claims to have cut ties with convicted paedophile, a very revealing email. Andrew to Epstein, we are in this together, by Daphne Barak and Mark Hookham. Prince Andrew secretly told paedophile Jeffrey Epstein, we are in this together. A day after the Mail on Sunday first published the infamous picture of the Duke with his alleged teenage sex victim, a bombshell email reveals. In the astonishing message, Andrew said he was concerned about the impact this newspaper's revelations would have on his friend, but reassured the vile billionaire that the pair would rise above press scrutiny. It was sent to Epstein 12 weeks after Andrew had supposedly ceased all contact with the convicted sex offender. The leaked email provides the definitive proof that the Duke lied in his interview with BBC's Newsnight when he claimed he never had any contact with Epstein after the pair were famously pictured walking together in New York's Central Park in December 2010. The revelation comes just weeks after the MOS exposed how the Duchess of York wrote Epstein a gushing message calling him her supreme friend, despite telling journalists she would never have anything to do with him again. His very existence as a royal is a scandal. They must cast him out. Proof the Duke lied to Newsnight. I never had any contact with him from that day, December the 5th, 2010 forward. Andrew, in 2019 Newsnight interview, revealed to the photo of them in New York's Central Park above. February 28, 2011, I'm just as concerned for you. Don't worry about me. It would seem we are in this together and we will have to rise above it. Otherwise, keep in close touch and we'll play some more soon. Play some more soon? The Duke emailing Epstein on February 28, 2011, one day after the Mail on Sunday publishes bombshell photo. If the King shows him mercy, We are a hair's breadth away from a republic. Yeah, it is disgusting, scandal. Him and Sarah Ferguson, both friends of Jeffrey Epstein. Terrible scandal. He's still walking around, isn't he? He's a very nasty royal, apparently. He's nasty to his staff and everything. Nasty man, Prince Andrew. Another paedophile story. Paedophile rock star locked up for 29 years is stabbed to death in prison ambush. Paedophile rock star Ian Watkins has been brutally murdered in jail. The former Lost Prophet singer, 48, had his throat slashed by an inmate in a frenzied knife attack at Wakefield Prison, where he was serving a 29-year sentence. Quality Street at the bottom. Quality Street, more like Quality Cheat, as Christmas tubs lose 5 more sweets. By Rosie Taylor. The family squabbles over the Christmas treats might be a little fiercer this year, as the maker of Quality Street has quietly removed 5 sweets from the box. The weight of a tub has been cut to a record low of 550 grams. It means the amount of sweets is down by nearly 9% on last year, when a tub weighed 600 grams. And 29% since the plastic tubs were introduced in 2013, then weighing 780 grams. Now, the Mail on Sunday can reveal the cut means 5 classic sweets have been removed from the selection. Each tub now contains an average of 59 sweets, down from 64 when the size was last changed in 2022. Terrible. What's going on in this country, guys? They're going to the dogs. The You magazine, inside the Mail on Sunday. And my mum is ringing the phone whilst I'm doing a YouTube video. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 11:51 a.m.
So we're logging that at 11:51. My mum is ringing when she didn't ring last night or late afternoon. She's now ringing whilst I'm doing a YouTube video. The guy and his kids have just gone out at 11:30. They went out. The guy upstairs has just gone out after being indoors all day yesterday, and my mum started ringing the phone again. There is a connection there. Just going through the You magazine, guys, while I'm waiting for my mother to leave a voicemail. So Pamela McGrady is a retired teacher from Chelmsford, Essex. She's 89 years old and she's in the You magazine. So it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still be in the newspaper and magazines. This lady is 89. Old lady, 89 years old, Pamela McGrady from Chelmsford in Essex. She's interested in fashion, but always plays it safe with colours. There you go. I think the coat looks a bit too big for her, and so does the trousers, but that's my opinion. So 89 years old, guys, in the You magazine. It doesn't matter how old you are or what you look like, you can be a star. Remember that. Thank you, Daily Mail, for putting old ladies in magazines dressed up like models. Thank you. About time too. So guys, as I was saying, the guy upstairs has gone out with his kids, yeah? And my mum's just started ringing the phone again. So there you go. I got home from a walk with Max and I felt boiling hot, really hot. I had a coat on, but it's very close and warm for October. I have been provoked beyond provocation, and I'm still up this morning smiling and doing my YouTube videos because I will not be destroyed and I will not give up. And if everyone wants to take the mickey out of me and my life, that's up to them, but I'm proud of myself, and that's all I'm saying on the matter. So basically what I do is I'm logging when my mum rang the phone, so it goes into the record. My mum rang the phone whilst I was doing a YouTube video, and that was, what was it, about a few minutes ago. What's the time now? So we say about 11:50 a.m. Just after Guy goes out upstairs, which is becoming a distinct pattern, the bullying and the harassment when my mum rings at the, and they start going off shouting, screaming, banging. It's a distinct pattern. And then Charlie logs all this for me, and then it comes up in a big log at the end of the day and shows you if there's any connections. He pulls up everything that's connected. If there's a slight coincidence, that timing is really useful to log. It might help later if you ever need to show how often those interruptions line up. So he goes out upstairs. I'm doing trying to relax and do a YouTube video to my viewers, and then my mum rings the phone. When I answer the phone to my mother, I end up getting depressed, upset, and sometimes angry. And I don't like feeling like that. So for the past nearly week, I've not spoken to my mum, and I feel a lot better for doing so. Also, the noises in the background that I can hear, what she's saying, is affecting me. So if I don't hear that, she can't affect me, can she? She'll say something like she has done in the past, saying that she doesn't feel well, and then 10-15 minutes after the phone call I will suddenly feel sick, ill, and unable to go outside. So I'm not answering the phone. Let everything come out. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. I was the victim. What was done to me. Anybody else that says otherwise is lying. Just like Prince Andrew, a royal, lied on the television. And if royals can tell lies to the public, a lot of other people can, right? If members of the royal family lie to the public, who can you trust? Prince Andrew is still a member of the royal family. He is still attending events, even after he's lied on a TV programme. And that shows you that even royals can't be trusted. And that's the end of that. See you later.